Hello and welcome to Stable-Ise, where, as the first order of the menu, we look at the Azure Water Strider. The Azure Water Strider is unique in two senses. In the first sense, it was the first mount to actually be able to walk specifically on water without aid or other buff. It was also the only mount to use the Water Strider model up until Worlds of Draenor, when Nat Pagel's fishing garrison introduced the reigns of the Crimson Water Strider for getting a certain amount of standing with him. The initial popularity of the Azure Water Strider was the fact that you could use it in PvP to a tactical advantage. By walking over the water in battlegrounds, you were able to get to other areas before other people and attack people when they weren't expecting it, which gave you both a surprise element and that tactical edge. It was also because it was relatively easy to get. The anglers have a series of dailies, like everyone else, but they don't have any commendation tokens because the faction was very easy to get rep for. Which is why everyone went and got the Azure Water Strider, because it was a very easy faction for you to be able just to sit there and get rep for, meaning that you could very easily get hold of a mount that did such a unique thing. The mount itself doesn't look particularly amazing, but it should be on everyone's mount to get list simply because of its unique function. There's only one other mount in the game that does this specific function, and that is relegated to a level 3 garrison with a level 3 fishing sack and a Nat Pagel, and then several bouts of fishing after that. So only if you're a dedicated angler should you try and get the Crimson one. But the Azure one is much easier to get, only requiring an exalted standing with the anglers in Pandaria. If you're looking for a unique mount that has a very interesting purpose and is not really replicated by any other easily accessible mount, then you should definitely get the Azure Water Strider. It's one of the best of its kind.